everyone, welcome back to another video. Welcome back all my lovely regular viewers, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. So this is the first of my autumn nail tutorials, so I thought I would go in with some nice autumn colours. For a change, I am not using the extreme length tips from Glitterbels. I'm using their square matte finish tips because I wanted more of a tapered square look rather than the coffin / ballerina look. And I thought I would leave it in just how I sort of adapt these tips to the shape of nail that I want. And because these are like square, they've got quite a deep C curve in them, but I want to do more of a tapered square. So I'm just using a pair of scissors and I'm literally just snipping off the sides of the nails. I'm not going as far as the natural nail bed because I'll do that with my file. I just wanted to get the shape done before I started to put any of the acrylic on, because it's always easier to file it then. And shock horror guys, I'm not using all Glitterbels in this one, so I am using a mixture of 3 different products. So I am using Glitterbels for the glitter and the clear, and then I'm going to be using CJP for most of the colour, and then I bring in another one from Brilbird and it's more like a goldy colour. So as always, even if I'm using my Handolly, I always go in with my clear base. I just prefer to work on a completely level surface, and I know the square matte finish tips, they're no blend, but sometimes there is just a little bit of a wee lip, so I just like to smooth that out by putting on the clear base. And of course I'm using Glitterbels glass slippers. So starting out on the middle finger, and I'm going in with Glitterbels Pinkerbel cover, and I'm going to do quite a long extended nail bed on this because I am going to shape it up into kind of like a square chevron shape at the end, so I am bringing it down really close to that free edge. And also, as Pinkerbel cover is obviously a core powder, I'm building up my apex with this powder as well. So whenever I go to cap this nail, I'll only need to cap the coloured acrylic. Onto the little finger now, and this is going to be a full coverage of CJP's Papaya. Working with the CJP products is really nice as well. They do flow really nice. They are very easy to move about, and they're really highly pigmented. I do like working with the CJP, but ultimately my favourite is Glitterbels. And I will come back to the little finger and just add some more detail just before I go ahead and cap the nails. So onto the thumbnail now. In my last couple of videos, I've decided to start doing the thumbs. So whenever I'm doing a set, I normally do the little finger the same as the thumb. So I'm going back in again with the Papaya from CJP. And onto the ring finger now, and this is going to be a marble nail. So I'm going in with the Papaya and the Antique Bronze from both from CJP, and I'm just getting that up to the cuticle area and just spreading it down very slightly down the nail, and that will just help to cover the nail, so that if there's any areas that the marble doesn't cover, it will still have that base. So the three colours that I'm using in the marble are all from CJP. So it's the Papaya, the Antique Bronze and the Copper Penny. So I'm just doing them in small beads. I prefer when I'm doing marbles to work in nice small beads. I think that way you've got more control over it. And I'm literally just spreading it down the nail, just working very, very wet. And just to add a little bit extra to the marble, I'm going in with Glitterbels Christmas Cracker, which is a lovely bronzy goldy glitter, and I just think it goes perfect with these colours. And moving on now to the index finger, and this is going to be a part marble nail. So it's going to be part marble, part ombre and part glitter, just to add something a little bit different. So I'm just using the same colours that I've used on the ring finger, and I'm just going to go back in with some of that Christmas Cracker glitter just at the very edge of the free edge, and then I'll be using the Pinkerbel cover to do the ombre. So now I'm going to in with the Pinkerbel cover just to do that ombre. So I always work quite wet when I'm doing an ombre, and I always place the bead up around the cuticle first, and then I tuck it in around the cuticle, the side walls, and then just the very, very end of that bead, I just kind of spread down the nail plate just to get the ombre. So back now to the little finger, and I'm going in with that Copper Penny from CJP, and I'm just doing a sort of slight swishy movement. So I wanted to lay down that kind of goldy colour first and then put the glitter on top of it just to make it a little bit more solid. And then again, because it's the little finger and the thumb, I can't get my words out tonight, I always do them the same. Back now to the middle finger, and because I'm going to be filing this extended nail bed, I've popped a little bit of paper towel over my acrylics just to make sure that none of the nail dust falls into them. So I'm kind of filing this in like a square chevron shape, so it's not quite, I don't know what shape you would actually call this. I think square chevron is the only way I can describe it. So yeah, and then I'm going to go in with two different colours. I'm going to put a darker colour, which is the Antique Bronze. I need to get to learn to do more of these CJP colours because I'm so used to working with Glitterbels. So I'm putting the Antique Bronze right up to where that chevron is, and then I'll do the Papaya on the rest of it. And as you can see, I didn't use the Antique Bronze. I literally am going to have to learn more of these CJP colours because I keep forgetting them. So it's the Copper Penny that I'm using, and I'm working really, really wet, and I'm just kind of butting it up to that chevron shape that I've cut out. And then I'll go back in with the Papaya and cover the rest of the nail. Now that all the coloured acrylic is on, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cap the nails in glass slippers. Because on the middle finger I have used Pinkerbel cover, which I built up my apex, I'm only going to be capping the coloured acrylic, and then I'll be doing the rest of the nails will be a full cap. As usual though, I'm only going to show one or two of the nails being capped with the glass slippers because they're all capped the same way, and I never like to keep the length of the video too long for you guys. now that it's all cured, I'm going to go ahead and do my normal filing routine. So I start at the sidewalls, I make sure they're nice and straight. Then I go to my lower arch and make sure that's nice and straight. Once I've done that, I go to my free edge and make sure that's nice and straight and the shape that I wanted. And then I'll go around the cuticle area, making sure that's nice and flush and making sure that there's no obvious lumps and bumps over the nails and that they're nice and symmetrical. And then I will always finish them off with a buffer. So now they're all filed and shaped, I'm just going to give them a quick wipe over with some alcohol just to remove any of the dust, and then we have top coat time. So this is my favourite time, especially if we've been using glitter, so you can really see the glitter and the nails just come to life when we use the top coat. I've had to move to a different room because my husband's come home from work, and so you might notice a bit difference in the sound because obviously I've changed rooms. So I love top coat time, just whenever you see that glitter and everything come to life. You don't really notice it too much, you know, if you're just doing like normal, you know, like ombre nails or that. But when you've got glitter, it's just wow. Before I go ahead and cure the top coat, I'm going to add some gold rhinestones, and I'm just going to do more or less like a little band across the center of the middle finger, and then I will add some caviar beads just to fill it in and make it look more you know, more uniformed. And then I will go ahead and add some rhinestones onto some of the other nails as well. And here is the finished set, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. It's the first video of the autumn season. Can't wait until we get closer to Halloween to do some Halloween sets. If you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, you could go ahead and do that now. And also hit the little notification bell. That way you won't miss any more of my videos. And I will see you all in the next one. So take care. See you soon. Bye.